Day 58, StrongLifts 5x5, workout B. Alright guys, first and foremost I want to say happy Halloween to those of you who celebrate it. I hope you had a good time. I hope you took the kids out. I hope you went to some parties and got some food and some drinks up in you. I was busy working. Unfortunately nobody wants to pay my bills yet, so I still gotta muster up the money to do that myself. So that's where I was at. When it comes to this video, let's get into it. I did this workout around 11 o'clock at night. I started at 10:30 with my stretching and mobility beforehand, and I warmed up pretty well. I felt pretty good. My squats were a little bit uncomfortable. There was one set where I kind of had the bar on top of my trap a little bit too much, so it was like pinching a nerve up there, and it felt very uncomfortable. I tried to shift it around and adjust it, and I kind of rolled it off a bit, so kind of recovered from that. One thing I want to comment on is some people have been telling me that I'm squatting way too low or that I have too much butt wink, and I'm not really quite sure what you're talking about. I mean, to be honest with you, I noticed, and I know this for a fact, in my earlier videos I was squatting way below parallel for my front squats and back squats, but that's just something, you know, I knew the weight wasn't so heavy. I was just trying to go as low as possible, you know, try to get full muscle activation and all that, which isn't really the case. But I'm just having fun with this, man. I mean, I squat how I squat. I'm comfortable with it. It doesn't hurt my back or anything. You know, I want to try to switch to low bar squat, but I've always had troubles with that. I've never been comfortable with it on my back. And I keep watching videos, should I do low bar squats, should I do high bar squats? And some people say it's essentially the same thing, but they say for a fact that low bar squatting will help you move more weight. And that's my goal, to move more weight. So maybe when I get that power rack cage, I'll start to transition over to some low bar squatting. Once I reach my goal, which is 315 for a 5x5 on here. So maybe then I'll start to play around with moving over to low bar squatting. But yeah, ever since high school, I've always been squatting high bar between my football weight training and my actual weightlifting team that I was on. So that's my background when it comes to weights. But it's been probably like 4 years, three to 4 years since I actually been working out, and that's why I decided to start back up again, because I missed it. I missed the self-improvement. I missed the challenge of getting under the barbell and moving the weight. You know, especially since I'm working out by myself most of the times, pretty much all the time. You notice I don't have any spotter arms or anything. So my mentality is I got to move the weight back up. Like, nobody's going to help me with myself, essentially, you know. So that's my mentality when I go into these workouts. Like, I either move it or I look like a fool and drop a whole bunch of weight and make a lot of people pissed off by hearing this slam down in the garage. But you know, that's the mentality you always got to have, though. Even when you're in a team setting or you're around your boys, like if you put the weight on your back, or if you're about to bench something or you're about to move something, you got to have the mindset that you got to get it through and all the way through. Like, you got to give 100%. You know, don't let the fact of you having a spotter or you being in a power rack cage to where you can just dump the weight off if you feel like you can't move the weight. I feel like that messes with your mentality, you know. Because that then gives you the idea that, oh man, if I really can't move this way, or if I'm just feeling a little bit tired and I don't want to really grind out this last squat, this last bench or overhead press, I could just have a spotter help me out. You know, I could just drop the weight and just call it a day. You know, who cares? I'm just gonna take it the easy way. And it's true. And you want to know why it's true? Because I used to do that shit all the time in school. You know, if I wanted to show off a big squat, or if I was repping out some heavier weight and I just felt a little bit tired, or if I was, you know, trying to max out on something, or just to say that I did it, you know, I'd have somebody, hey, yo, come swap me real quick. And people did this all the time. You'll be in the weight room, you'll see it. I'm sure you've seen it before if you lift weights, you know, at the gym or wherever you're at. Especially in high school when we're younger, you know, we don't really care to really say, oh, you know, I deadlifted this, I benched this, I squat this. Yeah. Oh yeah. He was spotting me, but he was just making sure I didn't drop the bar. You know what I mean? But he was really, in reality, they're really helping you out a lot. So I know it's true because I used to do that, and I'm trying to. Well, I am shifting away from that, and I have shifted away from that because I'm now a solo lifter, and I'm now starting to take it a little bit more seriously than I did in high school. Because I got some goals I want to do. I want to get to a weightlifting meet at some point next year, if possible. I'm just training, you know. Who knows what's gonna come ahead in life? I just want to train. I enjoy doing it. It makes me it improves my mental health, it improves my physical health, and like spiritually, it's helping me through some things too, you know. So that's just me. These are my opinions. I just want to say thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you checking out the channel. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on Tuesday. Take care.